Welcome to IT Study Path. This is SBK. Last class we have discussed. Last class we have discussed. Let me show you one my batches. And one batch is going on. Class notes. I want to one more time revise. Last class. Open, yeah. So now, last class we have discussed. We have discussed some important things. What is that? What is that? I have put to it. That is it for me. Otherwise, that is it. So, what is the difference between JDBC and ODBC drivers? Okay, API. What is the difference between JDBC and ODBC API? JDBC API is Java language. JDBC API is specific to Java language. So, it is the platform independent. So that's why the JDBC API is the platform independent, but ODBC API is developed by using C language. So it is platform independent language. Now, JDBC API doesn't contain pointers, but ODBC API contains pointer. Why? Because C language support pointer concept. Now, what is JDBC? JDBC is an API. JDBC is an API. API means application programming interface. It contains collections, it contains group of interfaces and classes and abstract classes. Okay, this called API. JDBC API contains mainly two packages. For mainly two packages, so we use frequently. First is java.sql and second one is java.app. Java X, not a Z. Java X. Java X package. Java X.SQL package. Now, to connect a Java program with the database, the following needed. Which needed we have? First is which software we needed? JDK, drivers, and database software. We need three things. First is JDK, Java Development Kit. JDK. JDK means Java Development Kit. Okay. And second one is the driver, and third one is the JDBC. Sorry, database. JDBC driver. What is the JDBC driver? Now question will rise. What is the JDBC driver? What is the JDBC driver? A JDBC driver is a software. It's group of implementation. It's group of implementation classes and interfaces of JDBC. That point I have already shown here. This is the JDBC API. This is about the JDBC API. This is the JDBC drivers. JDBC driver is software will provide by the driver vendor. Software will provide by the driver vendor. A driver vendor is the company, organization, anything is there, and provides. Some listed companies are there, you can read it. In JDBC driver software, there is a class. There is a one class called connection logic existed. Where is the connection logic is? That class called driver class. Where is the connection logic is existed? That class called driver class. A JDBC class, JDBC class is a part of JDBC driver software. And it is the mediator. It is the mediator between Java program and database. Some specification I said to you, like providing documentation, it provides the very good documentation and all this support are there. Type of drivers. I said to you 4 types of drivers are there. Type 1, type 2, type 3. So now, if a driver developed with the 100% implementation in Java, if develop driver by using only Java programming language, then called pure Java driver. But type 1 is the not a pure Java driver. Okay, it's not pure Java driver. And because it develops by using C language. The 2 driver is the partially Java driver. It's using some native API, some native programming languages like old C and other things. Type 3 is a net protocol pure Java driver. Type 4 native protocol pure Java. Type 4 driver I will use type 4 driver for the showing examples and program all these things. Okay. Native protocol pure Java driver type 4 is the okay. Except type 1 driver, the remind type of driver are given vendors. Remaining types of driver. Database vendor, third party vendor. In JDBC driver, vendors are 2 types. First is database vendors. Database vendors, those are providing the driver classes, and third one third party vendors. So they are also providing some third party APIs. In database vendor means vendor who provide the driver software. Who provide database vendors means who providing the database driver software to connect with the database own database. Example, Oracle is providing driver for the connecting Oracle data. Third party vendor also is providing. So this is all about type 1 driver. Yesterday's video also in there. You can go and check, search YouTube. I will show you. Search YouTube. Search iTricks study park. No, I don't know. iTrick study park. Then you will get my channel. This is our channel. Go and watch the video. This is the video is there. Go into the playlist. And this is the playlist Advanced Java 1:30 p.m. batch by SBK on myself. Okay. So go and collect the videos. And number of videos are there. Okay. Yeah, please. Up to the 6 sessions are there. This is the 7th session. Okay. So go and watch, please. No. This is all about this. In depth, I have discussed in depth in this session. I have discussed in depth this topic. So go and watch. Advantage and disadvantage. Type 1 driver is automatically installed along with the JDK, not required to install separately. It's along with the JDK, it's automatically installed. So need not to be installed separately. Type 1 driver is database independent. Driver disadvantage. Type 1 driver is platform dependent driver because of ODBC driver. Why? Because it's connecting first to the ODBC, then it's connected with the application. That's why. Type 2 driver is slow because of type 1 driver is slow because type 1 or type 2. Type 1 driver is slow. First, it's connected with the ODBC driver. First, it connect with the ODBC driver. First, it connect with ODBC driver. First, it connect with ODBC driver. First, it connect with the ODBC driver. Okay, then it's connect with the database software. Then it's connect with the database software. Java application cannot use type 1 driver to connect with database. Oh, sorry, not. Oh, we can use it. This point is wrong. Appellate, I think. Appellate. Appellate is the one one technology in there, Java, appellate. So preparing like graphics application by using applets in the old days. Now type 1 driver is removed in Java, so not required to learn type 1 driver. Just I'm for why I'm giving just for the theoretical part. May interviewer ask this type of question, what is the type 1 driver and type 2 driver also type 3. But I will show you practical. I will show you practical only on Java type 4 driver. In my system, it's not supporting. Okay, type 1 driver. So now go into the about today's discussion. Save it as okay. Now, where I want to save, yeah, save. Today is session 7. And step to prepare. Step to prepare JDBC application. Now, these steps I'm discussing. These steps follow type 1 driver. Okay. Also, type 2 driver is also type 3 driver. So now, step 2, step 2, develop a JDBC program. Yeah, application. Application. Whatever you want, you can say. 6 to 7 number of steps are there. First step number is load driver class. Load driver class. Second is establish connection. Establish connection between Java application and database. Third step is create statement objects. Fourth step is execute the queries. Execute the queries. Execute the queries. Fifth steps is print the result. Print the result. Sixth step is close the connection. Close the connection. That's it. This 6 number of steps are there. You can follow this 7 number of steps. Then you can create one JDBC application. So now one by one, I will tell you. Step 1, I want to write. Step 1. Step 1 follow some convention. Step 1 in the point number 1. Step 1 number 1. Now a driver class contain some points, the basic points should I want to show you. Logic. logic to open a connection. Okay. A driver class contain logic to open a connection. Okay. Database. With database. So we need to load the class, the driver class. We need to load the driver class into JVM. Okay, what is that point? A driver class contain a logic to open a connection with database. So we need to load the driver class into JVM. So this is the first one. So to load a class into JVM, to load a class into JVM, we need to call static. We need to call static method. This method called class dot for name. For name method. For name method is the static method I had already told you. Okay, so not required to write now. That's why I am teaching all these things, driver class and other things, static, factory method. So to collect this information, yeah. It is remaining. Okay, it is given in class, and it is given in class. In Java, we can call a static method with respect to class name or by using reference also. In Java, in Java, sorry, the capital I think. In Java, we can call static static method with with respect to class name, to class name. So syntax is, so I want to show you syntax. Syntax. Yeah, good. Syntax of calling for name method. I want to show you. What is the syntax? Okay. Class dot for name method. And here is fully qualified name. Here you can pass only fully qualified name of the class. Then it will load into the JVM this class. Okay. So now this is the step one. So now I want to highlight some more point. So here, what is the fully qualified name? I will tell. Okay. Sun Microsystem provided drivers. Sun Microsystem provided driver class name. Driver, na? What is that? Sun dot JDBC dot ODBC dot JDBC ODBC driver. This is provided by Sun Microsystem drivers. Okay. So now I want to write this one. This one is what is this one? This one is packaging. This one is packaging. Okay. And now this one is class. This one is class name. Okay. This one is the package name and this one is the class name. And both are under the both are called fully qualified name. Both are called fully qualified name. Qualified class name. Fully qualified class name. Okay. So this one is the package name. This one is the class name. If the both are combining called fully qualified name, package and class. So now syntax will become class dot for name method passing this name jdbc dot odbc dot jdbc dot odbc dot jdbc dot not a sun first is sun dot jdbc dot odbc dot odbc driver. This is the qualified. Okay. So I want highlighted some point for you guys. So now in every JDBC driver class, there are in every JDBC driver class there are exist static block. There are existed static block and it is executed whenever a driver class is loaded. Whenever his driver class is loaded. This is the main point. In JDBC driver class, in JDBC driver classes, there are existed static blocks and it's executed whenever driver is loaded into the JVM. Sorry. In next point, in a static block of a driver, class, object of the driver class. In a static block, in a static block of driver class, or object of the driver class. Object of driver class, object of class is created and it is registered with driver manager class, with the driver manager class. In a static block of driver class, object of the driver class is created and it's registered with the driver manager. I hope you get this point. I hope you understood this point. So now, driver manager class is predefined class. Class given in Java dot as given by SQL package. Okay, and it stores object object of the driver class. Loaded. That's it. This is the total steps. First steps, how to load driver into the JVM. These many steps will execute it. Are executed. Okay. Now steps 2. Step 2. Step 2 is to open. Step 2 is to open a connection. To open a connection with database. To open a connection with database, we call get connection method. Get connection method of driver manager. Now, get connection. What is get connection is a static method. Is a static method. So we can call directly. We can call directly with the driver, with the driver manager class, with the driver manager class. Okay, DM means driver manager class. So next is driver manager internally. Driver manager get connection, get connection method internally calls connect method. This is the important connect method. Get connection method calls internally connect method. Okay, how it will call, I will show you after this point. Connect of driver class. The connect method return connection object back to the get connection method. Connection object back to the get connection and get connection method and get connection method and get connection method and finally get connection method returns connection object back to Java program. That's it. This much hangama is doing inside the open the connection and establish the connection. Now how I show you some demonstration purpose, some dummy code. Like suppose this is the Java class, suppose Java test.java. I want to create suppose test.java. Inside the test.java, okay, inside test.java, we have a connection. Connection con equals to output driver manager. This is the class. Manager dot get connection. This is the method called static method. I hope you are getting. Here is passing URL, comma. Here you can pass username of the database and comma. Here is password. That's it. This line will do this much hangama. Okay, that means so in driver manager, this is the static class. This is the class. Sorry, not a static. This is the class in different color. This is the class. Inside the class, when public static get connection. Connection method is exists. Those method contain three parameters. Okay, those method contain three parameters. Like string parameter also first, comma, second, comma, third. Three parameters present. Inside this method, one more method is exists, public connection. Connection like connect. Okay. These method will also be there. Hmm. So here here is some logics are there by like connection open and return 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 connection. Okay. So now I'll give some graphicals. This is the driver manager class. This connection is this. Okay. So this method return to here. This method one what slow here. This method return. Okay. This method return to here. Get connection method and this return statement return to the get connection method. This return statement to return this statement return connection to this. Oh la, I want this. Okay. This return connection return to the static method get connection method. Then this connection method return to that get connection method. Okay. Now finally, this will return to that con. Here is the method. Here is the method is enough. And this method return to the get connection. Get connection return to the static method, the con. Here is also return statement is there. I want to write it. Don't worry. Let's see. Here. Return connection. Return connections. Okay. This return connection to the here. This is the total diagram. Yeah, some point is there. In driver, in URL kind of thing, in every driver class has separate URL to identify one driver. driver among multiple drivers. Multiple drivers registered. Registered with driver driver manager. Now this point is not necessary, but a driver URL, a driver URL, a driver URL will be supplied by driver vendor, like company. Okay, those are developing drivers. All these things I will do. I have told you. I had told you to. So I don't want to revise one more time. Go and watch the video. These videos are available on the YouTube. Okay. Now this is the second steps, and the third step is step number third. Step number third. What is the step number third? Yeah. In step number third is create statement object. To start loading the driver is completed, establish the connection is complete. And third step is create the statement. So in statement, right? Statement means statement object provides methods. Statement object provide methods for sending the SQL query to the database. SQL query to the database. SQL query to the database. So we need to create a statement object like statement stmt con dot create statement. Now here, this is the interface. This is the nothing but an interface. Okay. The fourth steps is only 30 steps only there. Fourth step is step fourth. That is the step fourth. Come up. Fourth is execute the query. What queries you pass, just execute. Okay, step number 4. To execute the query, we have four methods. Like to execute the query, we have we have to call one of the following method. Following three methods. I'm going to give a list of all three methods. First method is execute update. Here is method dimension. Execute update. Also, I will give a theoretical theory on this particular topic. What is the where we use execute method and where we use execute query method. Okay, execute query. Third one is execute. Third one is execute. These three what happen? Oh. I'm saving it. Now I want to write one more time. It's my mistake. Sorry. Why? What happened with this document? Yeah. Open one more time. Wait. Yeah. Now come. To execute, to execute, execute the query. To execute the query, to execute the query, we have to call, we have to call, otherwise we have three methods. We have three methods. Okay. First method is execute update. Execute update. Update method. Second one is execute query method. Execute query. Query method. Okay. And third one is execute. I will tell you where we use execute update and where we use execute query and where we use execute. Okay. This return, remember one point. Remember one point. This return, sorry, Control J. This return boolean. This return boolean value. This method return boolean value. True or false? True, true or false. That's it. Now, come into the picture. If you want to execute the non-select operations, non-select queries on the database, then we have to use execute update method. Point is where we use execute update method. Execute update method. Where we use execute if we want to execute non-select select operation, non-select queries or operation, whatever want you can say, database. On the database, then we need to call execute update. And we call execute update when we perform any non-selected SQL query, non-select queries. Now next is if you want to execute select SQL query, Oh, one SQL query. SQL query. Then we have to. Then we have to use execute query method. Query method. SQL query. Yes. Now third one is when we use if we want to execute we want to execute a select non-select or select query, SQL query, then we can use execute method. We can use execute method, no issue. These are three cases. Where we use select and non-select. So now give an example, some like code example. Like int I equals to, suppose int I equals to a statement. I create a statement, execute update. Now here you can pass this type of query, execute update method, non-select query in the sense insert, update, delete, drop, insert into, like I want to suppose employee and values. I want to insert some values, item is value, not required value, some value. Here you can pass some values also. Okay. Close it. That's it. If you perform like a statement dot execute query, method, like select star from emp. Okay. Here is what you trying. Here is you are trying to fetch. You are trying to get the data from the database. Then you should it's return type. Execute query method. It return is result set object. Result set object. ST. Okay. It's returning. This method is return type is result set. It's getting the bunch of data. That's why we are storing inside the result set. This is the example. And this is the non-select, this is select. Step number 5.5. Okay. Also, 6 is there in this point also. What is that steps? If point is if non-select query, executed, then we will get result. This is the very good point. So note kind of point, you can note it. Result as an integer. And if select query use is executed, we will get this type of, we will get the result set object. Results as a result set object. Result set object. object. So we we need to print either integer, or integer or data, like record kind of thing, records stored in stored in result set. Store in result set object. Store in the result set object. Finally, we need to close. This is the 6 steps. Although I'm combining this. Finally, we need to close the connection with database. That's it. Example. The example point of view on dot close. This is the overall. This is the overall how to prepare first JDBC application. These many steps you should write. Okay. And tomorrow's session and next session, I will show you one example, one writing of the code. I will write one code on the pen, then you will get more clarity tomorrow, but not today. So don't miss single session. I want to highlight at some point. Like this is the word object creation. What is the some may interviewer ask, but it's the outdated. No one right now is easy. Just for the awareness. What is the DSN? Anyone know? If you know, then write it, please, on the comment one. Data source name. Just I'm taking 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Data source name. That's it. It's called DSN. DSN created inside the operating system. Okay. So now what is the DSN? So now DSN, data source name. Data source name is a file in which we write information about name and location. About name and location of a database. Okay. DSN is the file. What is the use of file? What is the DSN? To write some information about. Like database related. Okay. So now type 1 driver use ODBC driver. Type 1 driver using ODBC driver, and ODBC driver reads information. ODBC driver reads information from DSN file for opening. This is the very good point. Concentrate. Opening a connection. What is that? Opening the connection with the database. Opening the connection with the database. DSN file can be created by using a predefined tool. DSN file DSN, data source name, data source name can be, data source name file can be created by using, a predefined predefined tool called data source, predefined called tool name data sources. Okay, it is under 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 administrative tool. It is under administrative tool of the system. It is under the administrative tool of the system. Okay. So if you want more, so DNS file are three types. DNS, okay, how many files, DNS files, how many types of files? So first one, system DSN. Okay. Number two, user DSN. Number three, file DSN. That's it. So I'm writing some point about this. First one is system DSN. What is that? A system DSN, data source name is shareable to all user. Okay, all user accounts. That's it. Next is user DSN. User DSN. A user DSN is only shareable. A user DSN only shareable shareable to current user account, of the system. That's it. This means if you are creating multiple user inside the system, like two or three users, like admin, student, other thing. So this will provide only the current users. Like if you are creating this DSN inside the student administrator, okay, then this data source name existed only the student. But system DSN, if you are creating system DSN, this will all the shareable accounts. Like if you are creating multiple user accounts inside a single system, then you can access system DSN. Don't think I'm creating DSN, okay? Just I am giving point. In my system, DSN system kind of thing is not there. I'm not checking all these things. Okay. And also I will not check. Just for the information purpose, I am sharing, giving to you these many things. if file, if file, if file DSN, if file DSN is also like user DSN. Only, but we can store it our require required location. If you require, you can store anywhere. Okay, required location with extension of the file like dot dsn. That's it. If we create a system DSN, if we create system DSN, then it will be stored. It will be stored. It will be stored in local. It will be stored in local machine. Machine folder. Machine folder of Windows. Windows registry. Okay. Windows registry. Now, if we create focus, if we create user DSN, if we create user DSN, then it will be stored. Then it will be stored in current user folder of Windows registry. That's it. This is all about the DSN. What is the data source name and system, how many tabs, systems, and user. Now tomorrow, next session, we will, I will show you first of all, one example. Based on these points, I will show you one example, like I'm using type 1 driver, not practically, but theoretically, I will show you. Okay. So you will get more clarity, and further, if further time is possible, to next session, how to download JDK. Also, I will show you how to install in my system. I already installed, but I uninstalled, and I will show you how to install and how to set the class path into the variable. All this point I will show you. Don't worry. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel. Please do support IT Study Path and share with your friends. Getting more videos in future. In future also, I'm uploading more videos. If your support is there, if you are supporting me, just if you like the video, just like it, hit the like button. If you don't like the video, dislike and go. Okay, not required to do anything. Or and this is the links, video links, and this is the Telegram, and this is the official channel in the Telegram, and this channel where you will get the PDF, this class note PDF available on this channel. I will click one more time. It's possible to open. Okay. No, well then. This is the channel Java Programming by ITSP. This channel is given by the IT Study Path update of the trending technology free. It's also free. You can join this channel. Okay. So we'll go get it all the PDFs also. I had already uploaded all the PDFs on this channel, like up to the I think fourth session. No, fifth session. I had already uploaded these PDF on the channel. So please like and do subscribe our channel. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Please join tomorrow. Yes, okay. I'm giving my mail ID. So if you have any doubt, So use this mail ID, Java by sbk@gmail.com. Mail me, I will give answer to you. If you have any type of question, you can ask me. Don't worry. Don't be agitated. Just ask me any type of question you have. That's it. This is the mail ID. Save it. And thank you for be safe. Stay home, be safe. Feel free to learn. Our simple main agenda is feel free to learn. Don't pay anything to me. Don't pay on this channel. Okay. This is the totally free. So feel free to learn and happy. Stay happy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.